93 KZLE. Good morning. This hour brought to you by Village Veterinary Care. It's Lisa and Rob, and in studio we have, I hadn't seen you in a long time.
It's been a long time.
I'm sorry?
We've known each other about 15 years.
Yeah, no, we were just talking about that. It doesn't seem that long. It's crazy.
Been forever, and he's slender. He's lost the weight.
That's right. The big Schwag, Brett Wagner.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Went from the arms down to the belly, down
No, man.
a few other places.
No, you do. You look like you've lost some lbs.
Mm-hmm.
I think when I first met you, I was about 350. So, yeah. Now I'm 300.
Wow.
Stress in 15 years. So diabetes, well, that'll do it too.
Ooh,
That'll change everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how has everything been going? I know you're in town for the big Bad Boy Mowers spring mowing sales event and open house tomorrow.
Oh, today and tomorrow.
Well, yeah, you're going to be. Are you going to be out there today?
Yeah, I was going to be. Tomorrow I was going to be in Jonesboro area for a motorcycle awareness rally.
Okay.
With 80% chance of
I got
rain.
you.
They called me 2 days ago or a couple days ago when I was in Canada and said, we're canceling that. And I'm like, oh. So I brought my helmet. When you're toting around a helmet, you go through immigration, right, in Canada. Mm-hmm. So I do a big car show up there. And I'm carrying a helmet, and, there's snow on the ground. Then the lady starts going, what are you doing?
What's the helmet
With a that's not a good French accent. But and then why do you're only here for 4 days? Why do you have a big suitcase? They think that I'm smuggling myself in.
Never been through immigration, but I'm sure you have many times in your career.
Yeah, and you want to cover up your tattoos. I don't know if folks know that Rob Grace has a bunch of Motley Crue tattoos way hidden up on the shoulder.
Hey, I do have one
Look at his tattoo.
You can barely see it, but
his expression says it all.
Oh, he's putting on his glasses.
That's not a manly tattoo, is that?
There's got to be a story behind it.
Initials of my kids.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah. So tell us what's been happening. You've been with Bad Boy Mowers, man, for like we said, 13
years, yeah. I was coming up here for 2 years before that doing the spring car bike rally.
That's right.
Greg Ride used to put on,
Greg and Sherry.
Yeah. Then they were Hawaii bound. I think they're in Nashville somewhere now.
Oh, they're all over
he's
the
on the
place.
road. He's a roadie now doing.
Yeah, he's back doing
what
he
loves.
Loves and sitting around with bands, which is great. I mean, how can you beat
great.
that? But 13 years, been great. I used to come and bug Phil Pulley, and I kept bugging him. And anytime I was on TV or, in a magazine, I'd send it over. And finally, after like 2 years, he was like, "What do you want?" I'm tired of getting this stuff on my desk. I said, "Well, I see you're starting to run commercials. Let me be, do the voice of your stuff." And
You've done a great job.
yeah, he did all right. So it's a good fit. They're, over there at that company, they're big on if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
There you go. I totally agree with
and
that.
it's been growing, so they are the fastest zero-turn mower company on the planet, which is great, and it's a good, it employs a lot of people out here in Arkansas, and they just keep growing.
And you're a great spokesperson. You've been on some TV recently, shows?
Oh.
Yeah, just did NCIS Los Angeles, which is great.
Okay, now what was your role on that one?
I played a patriotic trucker named Buford.
Did you have those rings
on they didn't let me wear the rings. I wish they would have let me wear the rings, but no, I didn't get to wear the rings. But
I want you to see you in those rings.
And then I did a Bold and the Beautiful soap opera.
Whoa, wait. You did a soap opera?
Yeah.
And what was your role on that?
Sexy interest. No, I think I played a guy named Mad Dog. Go figure.
So
Mad Dog.
Buford and Mad Dog.
Hey, man.
Hey, but
Let me take them.
But I follow you on Facebook, and I see some of your acting stuff. But you also have some headshots and whatnot where you're very conservatively dressed. You gotta. I mean, if you're gonna be an actor in L.A., I think you're gonna be an actor anywhere. If there's a couple places you can go. You can go to Atlanta, New York, or L.A. or Canada. Yeah.
I'd love to go to Canada, but to live up there, but they don't. It's not that easy. They say, "What do you do if you can lay tile, build a house?" They'll let you come up to Canada because they. But if they think you're going to take away a Canadian job, then they don't want you really up there. And being an actor, they think that you're taking our Canadian. I don't know. It's weird.
It is weird.
But I'm in Canada 4 or 5 times a year, so I love it up there.
And you, of course, earlier in your career, you were part of Monster Garage with Jesse James.
Yeah.
And I noticed you're wearing a Jesse James Firearms Unlimited baseball hat there, or trucker's hat, excuse me.
Yeah, no, same thing. He's a very interesting guy. Yeah, he used to be the voice of that show and the fill-in. In fact, that's how I got up here to Batesville for a bike rally as the big Schwag from Monster Garage, and he makes guns now in Austin. He moved to Austin. He's making these high-end firearms, and they had a little deal this weekend. We went up there to shoot some retro stuff for Discovery Channel on the Monster Garage stuff. So maybe it's going to come back, which would be great because there's so many fake shows on these. They were that was the original show, which put a good spin on the mechanic out there because people used to this guy's just dumping his oil down the. No, he might be making something pretty cool
exactly.
And that was the first show that ever showcased a guy that could make something kind of cool, and then it was kind of then it wasn't such a bad thing to be a mechanic or a guy that works with your hands. And
well, my son, when he was 6 or 7, he loved the show.
I remember.
He loved getting into the mechanics of it and how it was.
Sure.
Yeah, that's cool.
So now watching him over the weekend, I mean, he hand makes these guns. They're not just a stamp and a machine that. I mean, he hand makes them. This Damascus steel, and in a big forge, and it's pretty impressive. I mean, the prices are pretty impressive too, but
I would imagine.
But you're getting it from Jesse James, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, we had a good weekend. Now we're over here for the spring sale down at Independence County Off Road. They got Dustin over there is he's very much like because Bad Boy came from very small beginnings. They used tire shop. They got into the fireworks, and then they said, "Hey, let's build a better lawnmower." Dustin used to have 9-to-5 jobs, 40 hours a week, had a motorcycle deal. He was selling some motorcycles, and then all of a sudden, if you go down there and look at Independence County Off-Road, it's just a beautiful, giant, spectacular deal. So
well, just like Bad Boy Mowers, it's grown and has become a staple of this area.
Yeah. So it's great. So, but Dustin being the only thing in town when we have a spring sale, it's all on him. So I feel bad. I'm like, but he's got a lot of cool stuff down there. We got a lot of good stuff. I mean, we're giving the Jeep away today.
Yeah, I know.
That's incredible.
And the prices are
just look at my notes here real quick. But a lot of stuff for the kids. I mean, there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff for the kids.
Bouncy houses.
They
were. Rob likes bounce houses.
Oh, does he?
Yes.
Rob loves them.
I have to work out my stress somehow.
But there's a lot of stuff for the kids. So if you want to come by and check out the mowers, I mean, we got. It's just got a lot of good stuff. All the Echo products are all on sale. Cajun Fryer grills. Now that's what I like. I'm an eater.
Right?
Yeah.
No, not the big Schwag.
I'm an eater. So, but they're gonna have demo rides and all the stuff. All the reps from the factory. So Bad Boy will be there. Can-Am, Polaris, Echo, all the equipment. And if you buy a lawnmower, which is the weekend to buy. I mean, we're getting into this is mower season.
Big time.
It's starting to happen.
Mm-hmm. And this is the time to stock up and head over there and take a look at some.
Yeah, so any of the mowers are going to be going from about $299, so $3,000 to the Polaris Ranger starting at about $8,000. It's all good deals. It's all good stuff, and we got a lot. They got some used stuff over there too. So if you want to get a good price on that, but it's a big deal. They got a lot of the new Mavericks out there, which is the new lineup, and it's going to be fun. And hopefully you're going to come out.
I will definitely.
Or at least send a tall kid out there. I want to see how tall he is now.
I will.
He's tall.
Is he tall?
Yeah. He's about as tall as you. Maybe you're tall. I mean,
well, I'm tall. When I'm thinner, you look taller. Now, as I'm getting, I'm almost 50 now. So.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. But you're older than me. Are you older than me?
I just turned 50.
Oh.
I am not 50.
52, like 50 also.
Yeah,
that's what I
meant.
I'm 52. You're 50 also.
Yeah, she's 52.
I'm 50.
Oh, she don't look it. She's got that Latin skin. Brown don't crack, as I say.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, man, you're going to be out there today. So.
Yeah, going to be out there today. So come on by, say hello, and then tomorrow, get in there because you want to come in today or tomorrow to get in for that Jeep we're going to give away. It's Saturday tomorrow at 2:30. Compliments of Scott Wood Jeep. So that's a big deal. I mean, it's a nice, big, beautiful Jeep.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, if I could win a Jeep, I can't win it, but I sure would like it. Come out and check out all the new product. We're excited to be out there with the new Mavericks, and we have our whole lineup for Bad Boy. And then, Dustin, come say hello to Dustin, local guy doing good out there. And free. There's a lot of food. Free ice, snow cones for the ladies.
There you go.
Ooh.
You can't beat a good snow.
Can't beat
just the ladies?
Well, I mean, kids and ladies. Yeah.
Hey, good to see you, man. Anything else you want to plug or got going
no,
on?
man. Just if you see something on Facebook or on the internet, something about Bring Back Monster Garage, go out there and plug it. Appreciate it.
You bet.
And well, it's good seeing you again, buddy.
You too.
We got to do this not every 13 years.
I hear you.
All right.
Brett Wagner, the Big Schwag, thanks for dropping by. He will
come on down.
Independence County Off-Road in Batesville, the big Bad Boy Mowers Spring Mowing Sales Event and Open House.
Look for the big bulldog.